Buenos días, alumnos. It's me, Señora Pollon again, still in my casa, just like you guys are, still trying to keep busy and keep active, and I hope all of you are staying positive at home. I wanted to teach you a new frase de la semana, a new phrase of the week for this week, which I thought was appropriate. It is Felices Pascuas. Can you say that? Felices Pascuas. Felices Pascuas just means happy Easter. So for those of you that are celebrating Easter this week, Felices Pascuas. And if you're not, I still hope you're having a very feliz fin de semana, a very happy weekend. All right, we're going to get started now. Here we go. Buenos dias, fourth grade. We're going to get started. Today, we're going to continue talking about los plurales, or plurals, and how we make certain nouns plural in Spanish. Before we get to plurals, I need you to have a lápiz, a piece of paper, un papel, as well as the worksheets that say los lápices y plumas, and the one that says counting in the classroom. Make sure you have these two printed up before we get started. Before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about how we say the in Spanish. So write this on a piece of paper. You should be taking notes. How we say the in Spanish. Oddly enough, there's 4 ways we say the in Spanish, which is not at all how we do it in English. There's just only one way to say the in English. But there's 4 ways to say the in Spanish. The first 2 are el and la. You've heard me use el and la before many times. El means the when we're talking about masculine nouns, okay? And la when we're talking about feminine nouns. Well, how do we know if a noun is masculine or feminine? There's a general rule, but there's always exceptions to the rule, and the short answer is that you have to sort of memorize them. The rule of thumb would be if it ends in A, it's a feminine noun, like puerta, right? If it ends in O or another consonant, it's masculine, and we would say el, right? So el borrador, right? Or el globo ends in an O, but la mesa, la puerta, right? Or el lápiz ends in a consonant. So el and la both mean the, and we change it depending on the noun that we're talking about, the noun that comes next. If it ends in A, we're gonna say la. If it ends in O or another consonant, we're gonna say el. There are many exceptions to the rule, unfortunately. But for now, we're gonna try and do it this way. Now, the other 2 ways to say the is when we are talking about plurals. You're talking about more than one thing, okay? So el would then become los. So if you're talking about more than one borrador, el borrador would become los borradores, and la would then become las. So if you're talking about la puerta and you want to say the doors instead of the door, it'd be las puertas. So we change el and la to a plural form when we're talking about more than one item. So look, 4 ways to say the: el, la, los, which is the plural masculine form, and then las is the feminine, let me try that again, is the plural feminine form. So los and las, el and la. So we're going to keep that in mind when we're talking about our vocabulary that had to do with classroom objects. I want you to pull out now the worksheet that says los lápices y plumas on it. Okay, again, they're going to have the rules for forming plural nouns, which we learned in our Zoom lesson last week, which was if the word ends in a vowel, just add an S. If the word ends in a consonant, add an ES. And if the word ends in a Z, change the Z to a C before adding an ES. So we're going to do first the nouns ending in a vowel. We're going to write them down here. Here's your word bank. If you notice, it's right up here. It says your word bank, and you should know all these words by now. We're going to put all the words that end in a vowel here, then the words that end in a consonant, and then the word that ends in Z. But then we'll change it to the plural form. But I'm going to have you do something extra that they're not having you do. I want you to use which form of the would come before it. So for example, libro, we would use el because it's just one and it ends in an O, so it's masculine, el libro. And then libros, we would use los libros, because that's how you change el to los when you have more than one. So let's look at another noun ending in a vowel. If we come up here, we have mapa. Okay, so which form of the would we use for mapa? It ends in A. So hopefully you said la mapa. Now we're going to change mapa to plural. It ends in a vowel. Remember the rule, just add an S. It's mapas. And then which form of the are we going to use? Well, we have to change la to las mapas. All right, let's keep going. The next one that ends in a vowel is puerta. We're going to write down puerta or door. Puerta. We should be using which form of the? Let's see, it ends in an A. La. Let's make puerta plural over here. Just add an S. It ends in a vowel. How do we change la to the plural of the? Las. La becomes las. Okay, if you look at your notes, you'll see that la becomes las and el becomes los. So let's do the next vowel that ends in a noun. We've got mesa. Mesa or table. Mesa. We should use which form of the? Hopefully, if you're looking at the A, you picked la mesa. And we're going to make mesa plural on this side. Ends in a vowel, so just add an S. Mesas. And then la becomes las mesas. So la mesa, las mesas. Next one, okay, that doesn't end in a vowel up here. Pizarra. So let's put pizarra. Or chalkboard, pizarra. It ends in an A. Once again, we're going to use la for the. La pizarra. Let's do the plural of pizarra. Ends in a vowel, we just add an S. Pizarras, and we change la. Hopefully you're seeing the pattern by now to las pizarras. If at any point I'm moving too fast, remember you can just pause the video, okay? Let's look at the next one that ends in a vowel, regla. Regla means ruler. And you notice again, it's ending in A, la regla. So we're going to change regla to the plural form. Just add an S, reglas. And we're going to change the la to las. All right. Next one, silla. Silla or chair. Ends in an A. This should be pretty easy by now. Over here, we're going to do the plural, sillas, and make it las sillas. Don't forget, you can just pause it. I know I am moving fast for some of you, so just pause the video if you need time. But it's la silla, and then las sillas is the plural form. Let's pick another word that ends in a vowel, pluma. Pluma is a pen. So we're going to say la pluma because it ends in an A, not el pluma. And then we're going to change pluma to plumas. And that means we also have to change the form of the to las because we're talking about more than one. This one's going to be different. We've done a lot of las coming down here and las. Let's do globo. Globo is a globe, right? It ends in an O, not in an A. So the way we would say the is el. El globo. So let's make globo plural, globos, just to add an S because it's a vowel. And we're going to say el becomes los globos. El globo, los globos. And then we have another one we can do. Well, they had more than one, actually. They didn't give us enough spaces. Let's do cuaderno, which is a notebook. Again, it ends in an O, so the way we're going to say the is el, not la. Cuaderno. Let's say more than one notebook is cuadernos, just to add an S, and el becomes los. So I hope you're seeing the pattern now. El becomes los when we're talking about plural, and then la becomes las if our nouns are plural. There's 4 ways to say the. All right, let's look at the nouns ending in a consonant. Let's look over here. Borrador is the first one that I see ending in a consonant. So we're going to write, I didn't give us a lot of space. Borrador. Well, first let's use el because it ends in a consonant. Now, remember how we make a noun plural if it ends in a consonant? You don't just add an S, you add an ES, borradores, and then el would become los borradores. Let's see, reloj, that one ends in a consonant, so let's do reloj, or clock, reloj. Again, it's el, ends in a consonant, el reloj. Let's make it plural. We're talking about more than one clock. Ends in a consonant, we add ES, not just an S. And el becomes los, the clocks, the clock. El reloj, los relojes. And let's do papel, or paper. Ends in a consonant, so we're going to make it el. And then we have to add an ES to make it plural, papeles. And el becomes los. Finally, the last one ending in Z we know is lápiz. And it's el lápiz. So we have to change the Z to a C and add an ES. That's the rule. And then el would still become los lápices. So hopefully that's understandable now. El, la, los, and las. The 4 ways we say the, depending on if our noun is feminine, masculine, singular, or plural. Before we get started on counting in the classroom worksheet, I'd like you to get a piece of paper and we're going to write down how we say our numbers 1 through 20. I want you to pause this video and copy down what I have written here. 1 is uno, 2 is dos, 3 is tres, 4 is cuatro. So whatever number you see here, that's how we spell it in Spanish. 11 is once, 12 is doce, and so forth. Write this all down first on a piece of paper. So pause the video now, and when you're done writing it down, start the video back up. Okay, so here we have counting in the classroom. It says write the following short phrases in Spanish. They started with 3 pencils, and if you go back and look at your notes, you know how to write 3 is tres. And then lápices, because they changed lápiz to lápices, right? So we're gonna do that now. So 6 chalkboards, 6 is seis. And chalkboard is pizarra. So remembering our rules of making something plural, it ends in a vowel, we just add an S. Seis pizarras, right? If you can't remember how to spell or write any of these classroom items, you have to go back to your notes from 2 weeks ago and the worksheets we did, and you'll find them. Seis pizarras. So 15 clocks, 15 is quince. And we know that the word for clock is reloj. Well, it ends in a consonant, a J. So what do we add? We add an ES. Quince relojes. Let's do one more together, then you're going to be doing the rest by yourselves. 13 maps. So 13, go back and look at your notes, oops, is 13, 13, and then map is mapa, and it ends in a vowel, we just add an S. 13 mapas. Okay, so I want you to do 5 through 14 on your own now. Pause the video, and when you're done doing it, turn the video back on and check your work with mine. Okay, let's check your work and see how you did. Number 5, 2 rulers should be dos reglas. Number 6, 10 tables, 10 mesas. Number 7, 5 calendars, 5 calendarios. Number 8, 11 books is 11 libros. Number 9, 14 erasers is 14 borradores. Number 10, 4 pens, 4 plumas. Number 11, 8 doors is 8 puertas. Number 12, 9 notebooks, 9 cuadernos. Number 13, 12 papers, 12 papeles. And number 14, 7 chairs, 7 sillas. So hopefully you got this and you're sort of understanding how we do plurals. I have another worksheet that was sent home. It's a matching worksheet. You can do this on your own. It's just extra work to have at home, but you don't need to turn this in. It's just extra practice for you. That's it for today. Have a wonderful spring break. Felices Pascuas. Adios. Ciao.